Okay, here we are back again with more Dragon Age Origins. And, I think we're about ready to go start one of these main quests. And I think the one we're probably going to start first is Broken Circle. It seems a logical place. Ariadne is, of course, a mage. The circle is her home. It sort of seems like the natural place to start with, given the options right now. It's the one that she's most familiar with. So, yeah, we're probably just going to go ahead and do that. Go straight to the Lake Calenhad docks. Probably with these three guys.
Indeed.
Yes.
And now, as you can see, the world has opened up to us, and we have all these options that we can do. We're, of course, right now at our party camp. Can go to Denerim. Brazilian outskirts is where we'll find the Dalish. Redcliffe Village, of course, is where the Arl of Redcliffe is. Frostback Mountains is where we will find the dwarves. Soldier's Pass is the start of a DLC. Van Loren's Lands is the start of a DLC. And Soldier's Peak, of course, is the Soldier's Peak DLC. We talked to Levi Dryden in the last episode about that. But today we're going to start with Lake Calenhad docks. If we can get there without any trouble. Ooh, looks like we might. Alright, cool.
On it.
What's my inventory look like right now? Oh, it's alright, I guess. I guess it's okay. About as good as it's gonna get at this point, anyway. There's another death route down here. Let's, there's a landmark.
You ever wonder why the mages built their tower out in the middle of Lake Calenhad? They have an aversion to practicality or something?
Oh, Alistair, you didn't pay attention in history class. The mages did not build that tower. That tower has been there for a very, very long time. Let's
get started.
There we go. Your hound seems particularly interested in this landmark. Probably because he wants to pee on it. Yep, he's peeing. Alright, Mabari dominance is now active.
Let's get started.
We're gonna talk to that guy in just a second. I just want to deal with this stuff first.
On it. Right. As you wish.
Okay. Let's talk to the Mages Collective Liaison first.
You're the Grey Warden, aren't you? Exactly who I was hoping to meet. I represent a collective of mages interested in going about their lives without the constant scrutiny of the Chantry.
Okay. Isn't that against the Chantry's laws?
We harm no one, I assure you. And we enforce the Chantry's laws among ourselves. All we seek is a life outside of the Templar's shadow. Next to me, and in every major settlement, you will find an inconspicuous sack containing requests from mages all over the land who need the assistance of someone skillful and discreet.
I'll take a look at these requests. I feel like Ariadne can appreciate that sense of... At this point, she's been outside the circle long enough that she can appreciate the sense of wanting to have a life outside of the circle. Or she's starting to, anyway. So yeah, let's take a look at these requests.
Thank you, my friend. We have agents in every major settlement to reward you for work done on behalf of the collective. Make us smile upon you.
So basically, this is just more side quests. We can do a bunch of these. Places of power. Hear me and obey. My power waning, I, Krebulash the epithet, require a reconnection to the mystic places I have left behind. You, the bearer of this note, shall travel to these places and trace upon them my personal glyphs, claiming their eldritch energies for my own. You will come upon sites of mystic power in the ancient places of the world, the Brazilian forest, the deep roads, the heart of Denerim, and near the base of the circle tower. Okay. Careless accusations. The activities of the Maleficarum on my doorstep did not go unnoticed, and now I am in danger of being brought before the Templars myself. A small band of drifters claim to have seen me practicing forbidden arts, and they have left to deliver testimony of my alleged deeds to the Chantry. I ask the Mages Collective to find and stop these false witnesses by any means necessary. They were traveling on along the road from Lothering to Denerim, where their lies will seal my fate. Notice of termination. There comes a time in each young mage's life that he must strike forth from beneath the shadow of his mentor. For my 3 young and unremarkable apprentices, this time is now. He who accepts this calling takes it upon himself to deliver documents of congratulations to my apprentices, who will no doubt be uninformed as to the contents of the missive. The apprentices' names are Starrick, Alina, and Sheth. I have cleverly sent them away from my abode so that they may receive this information in a public place, thus guaranteeing the safety of my willing courier. Okay, you will find 2 of them in Denerim. The other is procuring a slightly rarer item from Orzammar. And be sensitive. I would not wish harm upon their delicate feelings. Sure. Thy brother's killer. My worst fears have been realized. A band of devilish Maleficarum are performing their profane rituals within close proximity to my own sanctum. This I cannot stand. I, Jubasto, charge he who accepts this request to destroy the fiends before their evil brings unwanted attention from either Templars or demons to my back door. Travel to the Brazilian forest and slay these blasphemers. Okay? Herbal magic. Disaster. So consumed have I been in my personal projects that I have neglected to collect vital components of the herbal remedy I use to sharpen my mind for thoughts of the other world. Without it, I am ruined. Ruined! I will humbly reward any who bring me 10 bundles of deep mushrooms. With this, I can continue on my quest for enlightenment with a clear mind and fewer bouts with drowsiness and indigestion. May he who accepts this request be showered in riches and love from the Maker's heart for this noble and selfless act. This is literally my salvation. Literally, huh? Okay. I think I sold my deep mushrooms. But I can get them back. I just will have to go back. I mean, I will go back at some point to the party camp and whatever and get them back. Yeah, I sold them, but that's okay. I can get more. It's not a problem. Let's go and, Kester. Hey, Kester. What are you doing out here?
Well, look at this. I remember taking you across when you left with that fella Duncan.
Yeah.
And now you're a Grey Warden. My pap used to tell me stories about them.
Hello, Kester. Why aren't you manning the boat?
Templars took the boat.
Why would they take your boat?
I don't got a clue. They wouldn't tell me. Gregor just came down and said, "Don't you worry, Kester, we got it all under control, we do." Didn't say nothing else. And then he puts Carol in charge of my boat. Lissy, named for my grandmum she was.
Is something wrong up there at the tower?
I told you, they didn't tell me nothing. And if I know they're mages, I'm better off keeping out of their business. If I had to guess, I'd guess it had to do with magic, but the tower's always got something to do with magic.
Well, it is a mage tower. But I have to get there. I'm on official business.
Don't look at me. I told you I'm not the ferryman no more. Gregor's told me to stay here till it blows over, but I'm telling you, some storms don't blow over easy.
I'll have to find out what's going on.
Well, you go on ahead. Gregor tells me to stay here, I stay here. I reckon the fella knows what he's talking about.
So you know the Knight Commander Gregor as well? You know the Knight Commander Gregor well?
Oh, I can't say that. I'm lucky he's good enough to give me the time of day. The first enchanter's all right. He's polite as can be, but he's always a little distant, if you get my drift. But Gregor'll stay to talk. I reckon he likes hearing from us common folk, you know? He's a man to be respected, that Gregor.
What are your opinions on the circle?
I reckon it's good for them mages. Gather them all, learn them some proper magics. I know what they say about mages, but the Maker made them for a purpose. If you can't trust him, who can you trust?
It's a pretty good opinion to have. Good day, Kester.
All right. Keep safe, you hear?
Thanks, man. Thanks. This is kind of troubling. Let's go in here and see what's going on in the Spoiled Princess. Yep, thanks. That's a good shot. Okay. Alistair, you're... That's my bubble, Alistair. You're in my personal bubble, man. I mean, the back of your neck is cute and all, but you're in my bubble. Do 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 do.
I shall.
Ah, no! I'll have to come back. Innkeeper.
Good day, and welcome to the Spoiled Princess. Is there something I can get for you?
Why is the inn called the Spoiled Princess?
It was my father's idea. He ran the inn before me, and he named it for my sister. She was his little princess. Princess decided the country was too dull for her and moved to Denerim. More glamorous, she said. Well, she was found murdered, robbed of all the trinkets my father bought her with his hard-earned money. My father died of shock and heartbreak. Mother stopped eating, and I got the struggling inn. The name stuck. That's the story.
That's a pretty terrible story. I mean, I don't want to drink, but I want to see your wares.
What would you like?
Ooh, yeah, let's get that. Let's buy that. Can never have too many. Let's see here. Do. And I think this lady, we have some bad news for her.
Good day.
Or we will. Not right now, I guess. That's okay. Let's go talk to the guy outside. Yeah, Samael the Deserter. He's a Blackstone. Yeah, I'm here on behalf of the Blackstone Irregulars.
Oh? What was this about?
I hear you stole supplies from the guild.
Oh, I see. Tauren must have sent you. I refuse to answer to a pawn of Tauren. Come, men, to arms!
Oh boy.
Ah!
As you will learn to fear me. Let us end this!
Fear is your
I tried to be merciful.
right.
I suppose violence is sincere. 'Tis your time to die.
That's a lot of blood.
Okay, there's our guild supplies. So that's a quest updated. Alright, well I guess we need to try and get across the lake to the tower and see what the heck is going on here. So, Carol, what's up?
You're not looking to get across to the tower, are you? Because I have strict orders not to let anyone pass.
Who are you?
I am the person appointed to stop all unauthorized access to the Circle Tower. Meaning you, because you're unauthorized.
Helpful. This is official Grey Warden business. Now take me there.
Oh, you're a Grey Warden, are you? Prove it.
I have these documents here.
Yes. Oh, a Grey Warden seal. Aha! So you're claiming to be one of those?
Yeah, that's what I
said.
said.
You know, I have some documents too. They say I'm the Queen of Antiva. What do you think of that?
Not much. You're obviously a Templar.
And if you can't prove you're who you say you are, I'm not letting you in.
Oh my god.
Anyway, it was nice chatting with you. Now, on your way, right now, go.
Your superior won't like that you've given me trouble.
Oh, really? You think Gregor would be upset with me for not letting you in? Wait, actually, he would. Good point.
Well, we should try our best to avoid that, shouldn't we?
He's the big guy around here. I bet he could deal with one Grey Warden. Alleged Grey Warden.
There's actually two of us,
Well,
but whatever.
You want that I should take you there now?
Yes, please do.
Come along, I suppose.
Smartass. So something bad's happening here, and we gotta figure out what it is. Anyway, yeah, I'm pretty sure the Circle Tower is Tevinter in origin, I want to say. I'd have to double check in my various lore books, but... What in the heck is happening?
And I want 2 men stationed within sight of the doors at all times. Do not open the doors without my express consent. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
The doors are barred. Are they keeping people out or in?
Both, it looks
now
like.
we wait and pray.
What's going on here?
I don't have time to entertain visitors. Well, look who's back. A proper Grey Warden now, are we? Glad you're not dead.
You're truly glad I'm not dead.
Perhaps. Now we're dealing with a situation that doesn't involve you, Grey Warden.
This tower was my home. I want to know what's happened.
I shall speak plainly. The tower is no longer under our control.
What?
Abominations and demons stalk the tower's halls. We were too complacent. First Jowan, now this. Don't think I've forgotten your role in Jowan's escape.
Ugh, seriously? Yeah, you can't still be annoyed about that.
A rogue blood mage is not an annoyance. Do you not realize the damage he might have already caused? I can only hope that someday Jowan gets what he deserves. But right now I have other pressing concerns.
How did this happen?
We don't know. We saw only demons, hunting Templars and mages alike. I realized we could not defeat them and told my men to flee.
What can I do to help?
I have sent word to Denerim, calling for reinforcements and the right of annulment.
What? How can you think of annulling the entire circle?
The mages are probably already dead. Any abominations remaining in there must be dealt with, no matter what.
This situation is dire. There is no alternative. Everything in the tower must be destroyed so it can be made safe again.
The mages are not defenseless. Some must still live.
If any are still alive, the Maker himself has shielded them. No one could have survived those monstrous creatures. It is too painful to hope for survivors and find...
God dang it. But it was you that shut them all in.
And what was I to do? Leave the door open as the abominations poured out?
He's right. All the circles have doors like these to prevent abominations from getting loose.
Well, this is fucking terrible.
You must have received our message. It cannot be much longer.
There must be something I can do.
You? What can you do?
People in there might need help. You can't abandon them.
It is the innocent folk of Ferelden who matter. I would lay down my life and the life of any mage to protect them. No abomination must cross this threshold.
I must try. It's the right thing to do.
A word of caution. Once you cross that threshold, there is no turning back. The great doors must remain barred. I will open them for no one until I have proof that it is safe. I will only believe it is over if the first enchanter stands before me and tells me it is so.
Oh my gosh.
If Irving has fallen, then the circle is lost and must be destroyed. May Andraste lend you her courage, whatever you decide.
Wow, this is terrible. Yikes. Yikesies, yikesies, yikesies. So, yeah, naturally Ariadne's totally freaking out about this at this point.
I wish this were over. We're running low on supplies, and I don't know how much longer we'll last.
Do you need help?
We need the abominations and demons out of this place, if that's what you mean. If you have anything to trade, that would be helpful too.
Okay, let's trade. See what you got. Okay, now I'm running out of money. Oh man. Well, I'm gonna sell that probably. I'm gonna sell these. Gonna sell that. Alright, well, he's got a backpack. I'll have to come back for that later, though. Okay, so this is horrific. Ariadne's probably freaking out right now because this is the only home she's ever known, and all of the people that she's ever cared for are in that tower. Most of them are probably dead at this point, and that's horrific. So, this is fun. Let's go. The ominous slamming of the door happens. I like how the Templar's like, man, good luck in there, buddy. Great. Just great. This is fantastic. Well, yeah, Ariadne's freaking out about now, I would say. Yep. Can I... Oh, good. Let's see. Oh, here's a footlocker. You find a few pages from a diary. Okay, cool. Watchguard of the Reaching. No, 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 and stop asking. I'm not getting in trouble because of you again. I don't care what's in the basement, and neither do the senior magi. Everything is about Uldred and the upper floors. I don't know what you're digging up, but those tomes are way older than our lesson texts. An apprentice shouldn't touch them. Ritual note. The threads burned before a giant, spear raised. He stands alone, so whispers are known false. Nolan. Scribbled in corner. Don't need him. Owain knew Reaching. There's the Mages Collective. And the letter of termination for the apprentices. What else is over here? A pile of filth and a vanity. That's creepy. Elf fruit. Deep mushroom. Okay, well, this is bad. This is real bad, you guys. There's another footlocker. Another locked chest.
It's done. Right.
Let's see what this says. I'm telling you guys, it's a test, like the summoning. Why else would lessons be cancelled? And that outburst in the library with Uldred? An older tome fell to a page on the Reaching. I copied what I could before they pushed us out. Ritual note. A sword lowered to strike through and ground. You can't tell me I wasn't supposed to see that. It's too convenient. I'm looking for more, and you'd be smart to help. Gant. Okay. There's another footlocker over there. New Codex, The Spot. Maker's Wind, Darcy. I said I'd wait, but it's not just a disagreement. Uldred set abominations loose. One was in my mentor's robe. If you make it here, something in The Spot may help you out. No point in hiding it from the senior mages now, and don't worry about Denry's usual fee for moving his bed. He's dead. Apprentice Mand. Wow. 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 Okay then. We got another pile of filth over here. Good lord. This is bad. This is so bad, you guys. Oh no. Hey, it's Wynn!
You've returned to the tower? Why did the Templars let you through? Are you here to warn us?
Warn you of what?
The Templars have barred the doors. They will only open them if they intend to attack us. Is that what is happening?
No, they're waiting for reinforcements.
So Gregor thinks the circle is beyond hope.
Yeah.
He probably assumes we are all dead. They abandoned us to our fate. But even trapped as we are, we have survived. If they invoke the right, however, we will not be able to stand against them.
Did Irving survive as well?
If anyone could survive this, it would be the first enchanter, Irving. It was he who told me to look after the children. It's a long story. I erected a barrier over the door leading to the rest of the tower, so nothing from inside could attack the children. You will not be able to enter the tower as long as the barrier holds, but I will dispel it if you join with me to save this circle.
We must try to avoid needless slaughter, yes.
Yes. Even if we cannot eliminate all the demons and abominations, together we could lead the survivors out. Once Gregor sees that we have made the tower safe, I trust he will tell his men to back down. He is not unreasonable.
Gregor will only accept it if the first enchanter says so. Will the children be safe here?
Petra and Kenan will watch them. If we slay all the fiends we encounter on our way, none will get by to threaten the children.
Very well, if you think that is best.
You want us to assist this preachy schoolmistress to rescue these pathetic excuses for mages? They allow themselves to be corralled like cattle, mindless. Now their masters have chosen death for them, and I say, let them have it.
You could have been one of them if things were different.
I could be here had my mother not shielded me from the Templars, so I am to show sympathy. My mother often said that things are the way they are because they could not have been any other way. I always questioned this. Do what you wish. I care not.
Thank you, Morgan.
Petra, Kenan, look after the others. I will be back soon.
Wyn, are you sure you're all right? You were so badly hurt earlier. Maybe I should come along.
The others need your protection more. I will be all right. Stay here with them. Keep them safe and calm.
Have faith. We will not fail.
Your confidence is refreshing, though you should make sure it does not blind you to your weaknesses. If you are ready, let us go end this.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we're definitely doing Alistair and Liliana along with us on this one, because Alistair's my tanky do and Liliana's a rogue, so that's how we're gonna do this. Okay. Well, we're at about time. This is a good spot to end here. So yeah, as always, if you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you in the next episode. Later.